Welcome. It's your boy Karceno here. Let's get into this. It was pretty shocking to some people. I know the title has really got people like, what the hell? If you're on my Patreon, you already know about it. So we decided to go ahead and give them the early view about what happened. Now, a lot of people knew that, or probably they didn't know, is Drake had a concert that was coming up. Not Drake, but Kendrick Lamar. All right, Kendrick Lamar had a conversation with some people um, back when they were making the tour. I made some videos. He made all the records. I sat here and basically berated Drake the entire time after Drake turned on me. It's like, who cares? We don't need you. And, he didn't like my take, I guess. Champagne sloppy. And the situation got a little crazy. Now, if you're on the Patreon, you already know that what happened, we have all the proof to. So we ain't making anything up. Yeah. So I was going to the Kendrick Lamar concert here, the GNX, the Grand National Tour, if you want to say that, here in Chicago, my hometown, which is also basically the second hometown of Kendrick Lamar. He was conceived in this town as his parents are from Chicago and relocated down to relocated down to Compton and everything else, right? So all of this goes down. Right? I go to the concert. You're on my Patreon. You've seen the videos from the concert. We put all that over there so we didn't get copywritten or anything. We were leaving. I said bye to the group of people there. But when I arrived there, it was a little weird. When I arrived, there was a lot of weird activity taking place. And I don't know if I have that here. I might. Let me see if I have that here. Matter of fact, it wouldn't be there. It would be on my Google. It should be on my Google photo. That is not what I put in there. Oh, okay. There it is. My Google Photos popped up. Yeah. Okay. So this is us going to the event. It's I don't know how to use this phone. I'm trying to figure it all out. Battery on this thing don't work the same. It's trying to conserve some energy. It's crazy. K-Dot and took over the city. Now, because I'm out there, I see a lot of people outside that didn't have tickets. They was just sitting out in the park. They didn't have any tickets, so they just was like, it's whatever. Whatever comes along with it, comes along with it.
Man, they ticketing a doggone biker out here.
So they gave a ticket to a biker. Cops is out there. That's crazy.
I ain't had to come this far out for Bears game. Hey, Dad, took over the city. Somebody performing now.
DJ Mustard was going through his set when I got there.
Woo. Baby. All right, we here now. Right across the street from me. Yeah, I was just here to hear him say F Drake. That's my whole. I support that every day of the week. And twice on Friday. Man, they ticketing a doggone biker out here.
So, as this event kept going, right, what people started to notice was me. I got my GNX, everything from the tour. I got my shirt. So when I'm over there purchasing stuff, right, I noticed something that's entirely different than what other people may have noticed. What I noticed was that there were some people who weren't going to the concert. They was just standing around out there like watching. And I know a few people recognized me, and because some people came over and actually took a picture with me. It was like, Karceno, what's up? I'm like, hey, what's up? I knew I was going to see you here. I was like, hey, what's up? Took a picture with them. And it's some people that's just watching. Like, they just outside watching everything. They're not going in. So, as we're seeing all of this play out, and everybody's like, man, this is very weird, and vibe. Like, why are they just sitting here? Well, maybe they couldn't get a ticket, So, I got my shirt. I go in. Concert's amazing, right? Kendrick come out and call Chicago his second home. Everything, great show, right? We come out the concert. I said, what's up to everybody that was there? All right, we leaving. Bye. Came out to show support. It's all going down. We leaving. Soon as I leave, I got to go all the way back to the car. You saw that car where it's flashing lights and those people with the bikes, you could sit down, they bike you all the way to where you're going. They upped the charge to $80 to sit in one of those things. $80 to sit in one of those. And they take you to where you got to go. I said, oh, hell no. And they playing Drake music through the whole thing, right? I said, nah. That ain't happening. I'm not paying no $80. So I said, I'm just going to walk. I'm going to 9th in Michigan. So I said, I know I'm going to 9th in Michigan, so I'm good. So I can just go through the park, whatever. I passed the museum, through the park. I'm walking on the side, right? And I'm noticing I don't really see nobody really around me. I talked to the one lady because she was selling food, and me and her was talking for a minute. That's the only time I saw people kind of walk up. Like, how you trying to catch up to somebody, but you don't want them to know you catching up to them? They were trying to catch up to where I was at. Then if you look in that direction, they stop and slow down, red light. 1, 2, 3, 4, red light. It was one of those situations. So when I'm talking to them, they just walking slow. But if I turned my head, they were like really moving to try to get up there. So I'm thinking they trying to get to the lady for the food. And maybe that's what it was. I don't know. So I didn't, she only could take Zelle or whatever. And I didn't have cash on me. So I was like, I ain't got cash on me. So, and there ain't no ATM out here. But I was like, I would have supported, I wanted to support our business. So I got out, went down the stairs, made the turn to go right. And they wouldn't have caught up with me. I'm right by 9th and Michigan anyway, close to it. And here comes the one main street that's there right by the park. It's a cones out there because of the Kendrick show just ended. They want traffic going in one direction. Almost all the cops are near the stadium, Soldier Field. Here comes like all these cars, a school bus, and it's a guy driving a bunch of children. They played in a graduation. I got a band. They play in a graduation band. So they driving up, and as they drive up, all you hear is a single like gunshot go off. Pop! And you see the glass break. You hear like glass, like, and then the school bus stops right in front of me. And the bus driver falls off. He stumbles, he falls on the ground, and he tries to take his phone out. Everybody's looking. I'm looking like, what's going on? Is that a shot? I'm looking like, because I'm way out in the open. And then I look at the guy, and he's on the ground, and these kids are scared to death, and other people are walking up. They ain't no help. But I'm trying to help this dude look like he got hit in the back of his ear. Got popped. And we have it on tape. It's if you're on my Patreon, you already done seen this go down. I know y'all think it's a joke because of the title and everything, but I'm telling you, this is real. This is real here. And allegedly, this is connected to Champagne Sloppy. In our opinion, we believe this is him. Here's the footage. And listen to your boy Sino spring into action.
Call this man's family. You call 911? Okay. We need, all the police are down there. Yeah, good. Hold on, yes. Come around. Come around. Yeah, come around. This way, come around. You gotta come around. Come up and come around. Are you coming? Come around. Come around. Okay. All right. Come around this way. Follow this car. Go around. Okay, I got the cars going around so they can stop the blowing. Yeah, but I don't know. All right, hold your head. They're gonna send somebody here for you. All right. Yes. He called the paramedics. I got them. They're on their way. The police are across the street. Hold on. Right after the concert, man. Right after the damn concert. Police. We have an emergency right across the street. Yeah, somebody looks like they probably.
And that's where that one stops. So as you can see, the bus driver got hit with the kids. And the bullet, I guess, came through the glass, hit him. He opened the door. He falls down. He's trying to call his family. He been hit. And hey, I'm just like, who was the intended target? The only person there that could have been the target was me. And it missed me and hit a bus driver. And I had to help save that man's life. In my own city. That's crazy. And this is a champagne sloppy move all over. They said this could have been academics. It could have been mall. It could have been either one of them. I tried to tell you, I got it on tape because wouldn't nobody have believed me. If I came and told you that, would you have believed that? If I came, like when you saw the title, you already just thought Cino just capped it. Ain't nothing happened. Cino just made all this up. Nah, it's champagne sloppy. Did I tell the police? Nah, I broke out. They called me back to get a statement from me. I just wanted them to help him. But I do want to show this too. I took this picture too. And this is on the way to the concert. Oh my God, what in the world is she wearing? Like, it was a lot of this out there. It was like some wide loads, some big backs, wearing some pants that with they butt out, and it's all cut out. I'm like, oh my God, why I wear this? I gotta eat. So after the said incident, this is what happened.
All right. Now it's a crowd here. I got to get out of here.
And I was like, now I'm getting out of here. Drugs.
All right.
They don't need me no more. Everybody got there after the lady, the cop, she was sitting there across the street the whole time and never heard a word. She didn't hear nothing. She didn't know a guy got hit. She didn't know nothing that went down. Thank you, Helena. They wanted to commend me for what I did and give a statement, and I'm like, I'm out of here. But what had happened was once they got hit and he fell off the bus, the cars behind him, they're blowing. That's why I went to immediately getting those cars out of there, because this is Chicago. And it's only one way because you saw those cones out there, right? There was nowhere for him to go. No, he wasn't on the ground recording. He was on the ground trying to contact his family. He's trying to call his family. He's pretty much was in shock and didn't know what was going on. So you just know you're bleeding. He can't see himself. He's trying to call his family because he doesn't know this could be his last moments. So that's why the first thing you hear me say on the video is help that man call his family, because that could be the last time they talk to him. This person said, you got to prove it. I don't need to prove it. I was there. I know the vibes. You know what I'm saying? I'm from this. I know the vibes. I know everything that happened up in there. All the memory, the moments before the concert, after the concert, when I saw those people that didn't look like they were part of the concert at all. They were just outside. And I'm just like, it was other people outside. Like, they just sat out there in the grass with their girlfriends. They were there for the concert. They were like, we ain't got tickets. We just gonna sit in the grass and have a picnic day and listen to the music. That's what they wanted to do. So they sat out there. This was different. The vibe was completely different. They were sitting out there not being a part of nothing. And you've seen that before, right? I mean, if you from the streets, you anywhere, you could see people that don't belong somewhere. You know, like, you know that, like, they ain't here for something else. So after the concert, everybody is going their separate ways. Some people stayed in there. Some people stay in the concerts, you know, in the stadiums. Everybody going their separate ways. Like, most of the people going to the parking lot there. This is away from the stadium. I walked all the way through. So if somebody recognized me walking all the way through, cutting through the park, everything, because I'm from here. I know where to go. So I'm cutting through everything. So they had to go a ways to get over there. And they probably was like, we ain't gonna catch him. But what we can do is fire this shot. And this could hit him or not. But I think I can get him from here. Because they couldn't get me. I was like, they couldn't catch up to me. That's how that was going. No. The people I was meeting was already there. So if the people I'm meeting is already there, there's no need for me to pick them up. I'm coming from way out here. I'm coming from way north to meet up with them downtown. So why would I go pick them up, then come there? So they already there. I'm meeting them there. They said ignore the chat. Yeah, because the way I got, when I went over there to the food, and I told you, I look back and I see people, they was like trying to get to there. Then they slowly walk when you look. Then you turn away. They trying to like rush to get up there. And she didn't have, like, she could only take Zelle or whatever. And I didn't have the cash. I came down and made a right. So about the time they got there, it's because she was on the top of the steps. I went down the steps and went that way. So they probably was up top and never came back down. They stayed up top. I'm on the lower level, so they probably trying to get lengthwise. They're apart from me. I'm down lower, they up higher, but way on the other end, and they probably shot straight across. So they're on this level, like from here and here. We're mountains apart. Okay, but from the distance, like, it's probably it's like they're in the end zone, I'm on the 50-yard line. Okay, that's how far apart we are. About time they catch up to be length level, but they would have to run all the way up to get me. So instead of coming 50 yards, they said, let's fire. And bullet goes all the way down and hit a bus driver who's driving a bunch of kids who just performed at a high school graduation. They're in the band. So you got all these nervous kids there. So I got to calm these kids down. One of them called 911. I checked the scene. They broke out immediately. They just fired the one shot and they was gone. It was ghost town. Everybody's gone. There's nothing around. Nobody running up for nothing. They just fired and left. So the bus driver's hit. He opens the door, puts the car in park in the middle of the street. The cars are going crazy. So I had to go over there. I got one person calling 911 who was the oldest high person there. She was a high school girl, Korean girl. It was like a whole international, it was Asian, black, white. It was big, crazy band. So they come off and they're all high schoolers. And one kid, it's a lot of freshmen in this group too. And she comes off and she's hysterical. She's, oh my God, what's going on? And I'm like, she's the one that called 911. And I told everybody, we can't have 6, 7 calls to 911. We don't need that. We got one call here. That's fine. So they don't know what happened. They just heard a crash. And then the bus driver just opened the door and fell off. So they don't know what's going on. They don't know why the bus isn't moving. So they don't know if he's shot or is he not shot. So they're just like, what do we do? And it's all this commotion. And all of this traffic, you see me directing the people and getting them away from the traffic. And that's when, that's what happened. So when you start seeing the scene, I go over to the lady, the cops. I was like, the cops right across the street. So I go right across the street and get the cops. And once I get the cops, and I said, I need you, like we got a situation here. She goes there, she sees him bleeding he's bleeding from so many different areas. Because I think the glass cut him, plus he was hit. So he just don't know where. He's got a pack thing on his head. And it's like it hit him in the neck or the back of the ear. So now he's like bleeding. Like the blood is just starting to come. And she's like, we have a possible code 1. And like she couldn't like understand why and how. She's just standing there like, I can't believe this. I was sitting in my car. I didn't hear anything. I'm like, I don't know how you ain't hear all this. You ain't hear all the blowing and the screaming from the fans or whatever. Fans, it's just people trying to get the hell up out of there. Yep. So I'll show you again. This is what happened. Clear as day. See, he's trying to call his family.
Call this man's family.
See, help that man call his family. That's the first thing I said. Help that man call his family.
Call this man's family. You call 911?
And this dude is just a Samaritan who just walks up and just like, hey, what's going on? What's going on? Dude, this dude is bleeding.
Okay. We need all the police are down there.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like, why don't y'all call the police? I'm like, the police is down there at the concert. All of them are down there. You see, school bus right there. Everybody got off the bus. He's right there, and all these cars have been blowing. It's going to be more of a problem if we don't get rid of these cars behind the bus. So one way, they made this a one-way street because of the cones. I have to spring into action.
Hold on, yes. Come around. Come around. Come around. Come around. Yeah, come around. This way. Come around. You got to come around. Come up and come around. Are you coming? Come around. Come around. Okay. All right. Come around this way. Come around this lane. Follow this car. Go around.
Now I've just got the cars. Now they're all following each other now and going around, realizing that there is a problem. Ticket TV. Ticket trying to take me out from the Dominican Republic. He didn't put the hit in on me. He riding for Tony Busby. Well, I go to check in on him to see how he doing, and I can see the blood is really starting to come.
Okay, I got the cars going around so they can stop the blowing. Yeah, but I don't know. All right, hold your head. They're gonna send.
Yeah, the blood's starting to come down now, really. So
Somebody here for you.
And that's the girl there. She was panicking. She's on the phone. They giving her the whole runaround. They like, can you read? Yeah, they're like, can you read the license plate of the school bus that you were on? She's like, ma'am, he's bleeding. Send an ambulance. They could trace her phone and know where she is exactly. And the police is right across the street this whole time.
All right. Yes. I called them. Well, he called the paramedics. I got them. They on their way. The police are across the street. Hold on. Right after the concert, man. Right after the damn concert.
So right after the damn concert, this happened.
Police. We have an emergency right across the street.
I'm like, we got an emergency right across the street. Why? Because if I didn't do this, no one would believe it. If I sat here and told you what just happened right in front of me, would you have believed it? No. You would not. No.
Yeah, somebody looks like they probably.
Popo didn't hear nothing, and they right across the street. It was a female cop. She was just sitting in there. So the man survived, and he's going to be okay. For those that want to know. So now, Champagne Sloppy, you want to take me out? They over here messing with the whole stream, everything. They got it all choppy. Look at this. All right, there we go. There we go. They tried to do everything to take your boy out. It's champagne sloppy. This is nobody but sloppy. You see sloppy, you expose yourself. Every time you make a move, you end up exposing yourself. You played your hand right then and there. Now the whole world can see you're implementing yourself right now. You're implicating yourself. They trying to sabotage the live stream. No, they start tampering with the Wi-Fi, everything. You know what they do. They've been doing it, period, all day. Yesterday, they just moved it to a whole new line. Mm-hmm. Champagne sloppy. Once again, busted. Now, the whole world can see. Now, y'all just for the first time is seeing this. I sat on this for 7 days. Well, I didn't sit on it. My Patreon saw it. Kwame Brown saw it. He saw it like the next day. And I was telling him about what happened. He couldn't believe it. So if I didn't get this thing taken care of, it wouldn't have went down. Like if I didn't have the video footage, nobody would have believed it. In this day and age, you got to have something of proof for somebody to believe it. Drake has an ego problem, but Champagne Sloppy, in my opinion, is behind all of it. But from my opinion, it was amateur hour, and it looked like it was supposed to be something just like it randomly happened. Not a robbery, not anything, just something random. And it just backfired. And then a bus driver got hit. You know, it's just. Well, who has come after him worse? Me or Joe Budden? Really? Who do you think would be more annoying to him? You know he's online all the time, Champagne Sloppy. You know he's aware of who I am, right? It's not like he doesn't know who I am. I'm the new Juicy Smollett. Well, I don't know. I might have to take Drake to civil court. You know, my emotional mindset right now, my emotions is running high. You know, my mental health isn't well. So I might have to talk to some lawyers and see if we can contact Champagne Sloppy and go from there. I know, man. So I believe it's you, Sloppy. That's who I believe it is. My investigation leads to you. Because you're the only other person, and we hadn't even been talking about you. And I think that's what hurts you the most, is that you're forgotten. That nobody's thinking about you, dog. Because when we were talking about you, it was fair and pretty much to the point. But that's why yesterday's celebration was a little bit extra yesterday. That's why I celebrated that a little bit more than any other time I've ever did anything. Because of what you did a week ago. What I believe you did a week ago, Sloppy. I believe y'all popped that bus driver. I believe I was the intended target. And you missed. In my home city, Sloppy. Well, that's what sloppies do. If they gonna do something, they gonna make sure it's sloppy. But yesterday's celebration was. If you missed yesterday's celebration, well, we can fill you in on it. So you can see what I'm talking about. This is why I was so pumped up doing the celebration live.
Get buried in your own city, punk. He's doing it live. Yeah. Let's go, Toronto. Yeah. Get buried in your own city, punk. Yeah. You can answer another fire, you gotta watch it. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show something. Certified boogeyman. Say, Drake, you ready to ever go to Cell Block 1? Just make sure you have the little sister promo. Playing with his nose now. Why is he around? What? Hey, Minor! Let's go, Toronto! Drake in there messing with the Wi-Fi. Oh, Drake messing with the Wi-Fi. That's the novel. I'm gonna sit it up. I'm gonna get him dropped. How many stocks do I really got to stock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. City's back up, it's a must be outside. Woo! They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Woo! That's right. Let me put y'all on game. When you couldn't see the club, lingo up. Good, but he lied. And the truth of the matter, it was God playing to show you the light. Woo! He a fan. Faggot ass nigga, he a 69 guard. Hey. Hey. Faggot ass nigga, he a 69 fraud. Hey. Hey. OB home. Are we locked in? Step. Woo! Hey! Champagne Sloppy, you done, boy. You done, Sloppy. Look at Toronto.
Oh my fucking God! Yes! Bro, I don't even know who the fuck Drake is anymore.
Drake finna sue his own city. Woo! And you gonna get some more tomorrow. This is just first. Oh!
Let's fucking go.
See, Toronto was ready to turn up. Toronto ain't your city, chump. You don't own Toronto. You don't run nothing. We told you it's over for you, Sloppy. We told you, Sloppy, is over. Tried to take me out in my city. They take you out in yours. This your funeral music. You out of here, Sloppy. You see that porta potty right there? That porta potty is your career.
Play that shit. Play that shit. What did you say?
Woo! Hey! Five.
Oh shit, the Reggie next. Go, the Reggie and X. Yo, we got the Reggie and X.
Oh.
Bro, that's crazy.
Champagne slop. Hey, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. It's over. Champagne sloppy is over. It's over for this bum. And now this is exactly what he get. You know he tried to do the OVO shutdown today. That got shut down. Didn't I tell you they was going to move them fools up out of there? Then you got this idiot top 5 going to Kendrick Hotel.
Yeah.
Silly.
Been circled on everybody's. Now, I'm not sure.
Look at this fool.
How disrespectful are you asking about?
I'm just asking you.
That Chris Rock.
So do you think that Kendrick?
Have a special meet and greet. I'm not sure how tough to be the top goon of his book. You guys all remember when 6ix9ine pulled.
This dude's a complete clown.
He's a bitch.
Like this video, I'll see you guys later, man.
Block off every door in the Noble Hotel. Not even cut everything off. Man bought everything. He's a bitch.
Oh, look at him, man. What you want to do something? Go up there the way he at. Look how Kendrick came into Toronto. Look how Kendrick came into Toronto. Look how they drove in. You think you finna get that? You see how they got all those other cars backed up, and here come Kendrick right here. 3 bulletproof trucks. They got 3 bulletproof trucks rolling in, cops cutting off traffic. No, you can't ride on side of Kendrick. Sorry. Dot's in town. That's how he came into Toronto. Look at him. 4 armored cars, baby. That's how we rolling. That's how we rolling into your city and taking it over. Then these idiots thought that they was gonna put on we finna protest. You was gonna protest what? You thought you was gonna stop this? Is that what you thought? You thought you was gonna come up in here and change the rules. Is that what you thought?
So somebody.
Oh my God. Now these fools was talking about a shutdown today, right? Outside the Rogers Center today and the 13th. The OVO takeover show. Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick, whose city this is? Let's remind them who runs the 6. They got a picture of this fruity bastard talking about some pull up with speakers blasting nothing but Drake. Shine showing love for the 6 God. Your best OVO drip. All your dogs and only good vibes. Now, this was going to go down 5:30 to 11 p.m. Right? So they thought. It was just like I reported on my channel. Right? I told y'all these fools is going to do this. And they was giving people hoodies and you get free pizza. Come on down. Look.
Free OVO hoodies and pizza. While supplies last. Come on down. So they were supposed to come storm. They were supposed to come and storm the scene. Then all of a sudden, this happened. Due to logistic constraints, we're going to have to cancel today. I know a few of y'all are already there. If you're right there now or on the way, send pictures and videos of y'all vibing together. Start playing some shit and DM them to us. We'll send you y'all hoodies. We're super sorry, but this is out of our control. We hope to see y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. by the statue at Gate 5. Hey, that's how bad it was. That's how bad it was. Them fools got moved up out of there. What did you think the Kendrick fans was going to do when they saw y'all out there? So here's what made it funny. It turned out to be only like 4 white kids, 4 white dudes. This is the Drake takeover. This is the OVO takeover. 4 white guys standing together with a little bitty speaker, one of them little pill speakers, playing goddamn Hotline Bling. Hotline Bling. That's the only Drake song you could think to play is Hotline Bling. 4 white guys. 4 white guys showed up. This is your OVO takeover, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I mean. Champagne Sloppy is done. Hit the like button up. This guy is cooked. He cooked. 4 people show up. Oh my God. I have never seen nobody get demoralized like this. He getting his ass whooped 2 years in a row, and Kendrick ain't even making no more records. It's amazing. He just beating themselves. And these are Kendrick fans like, yeah, I spotted that meetup. Here's the 4 guys right here holding on to the Drake flag, right? Then security came up to him and told them to get the F up out of there. Yeah, Kendrick fan told him, security told y'all to get the fuck up out of there, huh? Yeah, pretty much. He told y'all to get the F out, huh? Yeah, pretty much. Oh my God. The OVO takeover, boy. I'm telling you. They goofies. They complete goofies. They did it to themselves. These people in Toronto, they don't like you. They ain't rocking with you. Talking about a takeover. Them Kendrick fans would have turned y'all asses out. They ain't dealing with y'all and y'all nonsense. Not. Oh, it's over. Look. Not like us shirt. Look at that. Got a not like us shirt.
Got Degrassi with the red cross on there, not like us. Look, Kendrick Lamar officially sold out the Rogers Center in Toronto tonight, and this is how people are showing up to see him perform. It's also rumored he's going to perform Meet the Grams for the first time live. He might do that on the last night. Y'all might get that treat on the last night. Because if he did Meet the Grams, boy, they going to lose their mind. I was ready for that. But here's the thing, though. They was trying to stick y'all up for some bread. Because they didn't even have any money. They was like, everybody, please repost. We broke the bank buying hoodies, and we can't have it go to waste. It's already wasted. You got 4 people that showed up. It's already wasted. 4 people have showed up. It's wasted. You might as well throw that shit in the trash. You can't get 2 tickets damn near nowhere. That place is full. The takeover. This is what I'm talking about. And they were so, you could tell this thing wasn't organized. They just threw this together at the last minute. So now, all of a sudden, the whole thing canceled. Unfortunately, we have to cancel the OVO takeover. We genuinely just wanted to bring people together, have some fun, and create good vibes for the city. But unfortunately, some people decided to report us, falsely claiming we were planning to start trouble or cause chaos. Because of those reports, police were already on high alert and were quick to shut down anything that even looked like a crowd forming, including us. We didn't expect things to blow up the way they did. What started as a joke turned into a full-on movement, and y'all made that happen. Shout out to the media outlets that pulled up: CTV, City News, CP24, Virgin Radio, Much Music, and most importantly, shout out to every single one of you who showed love and made this real. To make sure your time wasn't wasted, if you pull up all the DMs, we're going to send you the shirts that they made. You idiots. This is what we talking about. This is how this is what losing look like. You thought Toronto was your city. It's Dot City now. Yeah. Yeah. Took over your hometown. It's over, chump. It's over. That's exactly where you belong. Put him exactly where he's supposed to be. I love it. The new king of the six. You've been voted out of office, Drake. You've been voted out of office, baby. You better pack them bags right now to go and never return. You a bodyhead. You the past, bro.
That's right. Take a shot at me in my own city.
Oh, they out there buying all this stuff. I love, not today, Satan. I love SZA. Real Canadians hate Drake. Real Canadians hate Drake. That's what's up. Nobody like him here in the States either. We want y'all to take him back. We don't want him here. We don't like Drake with the melodies. We don't like Drake when he act tough. We want to bring back Puff. We want to see him top 5 really crash something. That's what I'm talking about. It's over. It's all over.
That's what I'm talking about. This is crazy. Yeah, well, he's crazy. That's champagne sloppy. That's y'all got.
Yeah, hit a J3, his cousin. He said, just so y'all know, let any of them dudes play with my brother. Somebody will never have another show in LA again. Same way I got 6ix9ine shows canceled. We don't send threats, though. We handle business. Biggie was big, Tupac was big, and look how that turned out. Dolph was big, he still got shot in LA. My point is nobody's untouchable. Should I keep going? So he is letting them know you ain't gonna play with Dot. You're not playing with Dot, and he gonna perform the song, and you ain't gonna be able to do a goddamn thing about it. That's what I'm talking about, putting Sloppy where he's supposed to be. The OVO takeover.
Right. There is no takeover from them bums. They knew what time it was.
Yeah, then they wanted donations. Well, you guys could donate some money. We spent $11,000 to buy all this food and t-shirts. So if everybody just chip in, get your boy. Champagne Sloppy ain't giving y'all the money. He doing a giveaway with Karceno doing Kendrick concert, right? That was supposed to go down tonight. You know what? That got shut down too. Drake was gonna stream Somebody Loves Me. Cash giveaway with Karceno doing Kendrick Lamar live show. The pair planned on handing out $300,000 in cash to 20 different creators to bring their music videos to life. That got shut down. Now Karceno over there looking stupid. He's stuck in Toronto like, what am I doing here? We finna do a giveaway. No, we not. They wasn't gonna have nobody on there. Wasn't nobody in the city paying attention to them. They was all paying attention to Kendrick. Everybody was watching to see if Kendrick do not like us in Toronto. Nobody cared about this Karceno. You wasn't finna take nobody away from the stream to watch that bullshit. They was like, man, everybody watching that stream. We can't beat Kendrick. You were gonna lose to Kendrick, and you knew it. Karceno was gonna take a hit. Now look at this. Karceno stream with Drake was originally scheduled for tonight has been pushed back to a later date. We need more time with the treatments for somebody who loves me. So we are pushing the stream back a few more days to Kendrick Lamar get the hell up out of Canada. Shut you down. Shut you down. You out here looking like a fat ass hobo. Look at him, looking like a fat ass hobo working at the goddamn Quickie Mart. Look at him, like somebody's weird uncle living in a basement. Look at him. Champagne sloppy. Glad they got rid of your ass. Your ego took you down, boy. Your ego did this to you. That's what we talking about. And watch your best friend, your bestie, just stepped over your ass. He ain't even thinking about you no more.
He showed, right?
Your goddamn bestie academics, he wanted to step over your ass and go over to Kendrick so bad.
God don't want him.
He ain't thinking about you. He pulled up to Detroit so he could go to the show. I gotta go see GNX. Boy, if he was in Chicago, he knew he wasn't never doing that. Detroit was the only city he can get to. Damn it, I should have went to the Detroit one. I could have just caught him in Detroit. Let me catch him in the T. Yeah, because see, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. To the fullest.
Mm-hmm. Academic. Look at him. You done took all that Ozempic. He done hit himself with the Ozempic pen. He done lost some weight. Why don't you stick that pen in your goddamn face? So you can take some of them goddamn, your face still fat. You got a skinny neck with a fat ass face. Oh, fat back. Look at him. You on Ozempic and still fat. How they do that? Look at this damn face. I'm like, boy, you need to stick that pen right in your goddamn face. Wearing all that black like it make you skinny. No, you still a fat back bastard. Look. I don't like Drake. And I don't like that bastard either. Now they want to kiss Kendrick ass. Look at it. Kendrick.
These are facts. Straight facts. Yeah, that's how you roll.
Oh man, it's crazy. Man, Not Like Us being live was the best thing ever. That was the best thing ever.
How old am I? Like, what does that matter? No one's bigger than the program.
Oh yeah, man, that was just awesome. Not Like Us in Toronto, that's crazy. Dude, that place is rocking.
You gotta understand that just melted the whole place down. Drop. One more time.
So many options. I mean, the pass on the body, I'm trying to stop it. Not watching. Walking down old town, only got some hole in them, pulling them, and on shit, pulling them, going with the century. Oh, my head, I'm young. Never let a cell block down. Then they get their top 2 a day of God. Then you can hide the little system from them. The nigga trying to only want to get your hand down. Party at the party playing with his nose down. If I could got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified. Then I like this one. Daddy is not down. Take it from the I'm a citizen of being president of nation. Pussy. But I read it possible. How many times did I really have a shot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 5. Never listen to lie, he is listening to God. Yeah, that's nigga be the steady ass inside. Only ass up like a first rank inside. Wicked ass like up, it's enough, we outside.
They not like us.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Once upon a time, motherfuckers had changed. But we still talking about the common muscle slave. And that is what the thing was, the couples had changed. They are working for a second, that it push out of the game. Instead of us, what you the town supposed to make a richer, fast forward to the 24, you got the same agenda. Down to Atlanta, where they give a check, guys, hit a big down, go to disappear, make a challenge. Y'all future workers get to see the club. Just to the middle love. 21, put the cross street clear. Y'all think I'm gonna do a slide in your head. You're saying they'll be the north side. You can't say it good, but you lie. Come to Atlanta, but you be a church down. You're a pilot, you're a fucking pilot. Everybody got to shoot from the mother and the side, the show down the wire. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 guy. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 guy. Hey, run for your life. Hey, run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 guy. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 guy. Hey, run for your life. Hey. Let me hear you say, oh, be home. Say, oh, be home. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God! What? Bro, I don't even know who the fuck Drake is anymore.
And that's how you get beat in your own city. They don't even know who you are no more.
It's over. You come back with some maybe I love. They're gonna be kicking your ass up out of here. You are done. You are done. That was the first time Toronto, everybody has been celebrating that song for a year. Everywhere. They've been dying to have that song over there. And got Kendrick could come there to do it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
That's incredible, man. That's incredible.
Absolutely incredible.
The energy in there.
The energy was unmatched by anything nobody had ever seen before. But what made it even more special is that Kendrick Lamar was able to bring such an impact to everything that he says people gravitate to. He could just be ordering food and it'll be in the most. Dude was ordering food, man. And the way he ordered that food, man, I swear I didn't even need to eat. I was full. People are that like gone over the hill. They just
YouTube.
Over. So of course, you know, they got the New Hall King. We go to New Hall King eating fried rice with the dip sauce with the blam and crowded. Tell me your cheese and farm. So Kendrick goes there and get overwhelmed. Mm-hmm. Let me see if they're allowed to play.
Last night's show was a huge message from Canadians in general, telling people, hey, we're not that soft. Now, once the concert was over and you thought it couldn't get any worse for Drake, you guys remember the infamous Chinese restaurant in New Hall King that was mentioned throughout the battle? The one where Kendrick eats fried rice with a dip sauce and a blammy? Well, after a 3-hour concert, Kendrick fans still had energy and they shut down the restaurant.
Look at Compton in the house.
Now, I also want to give props to the New Hall King restaurant. They knew a lot of Kendrick fans were going to be in town last night, and they were offering a free first round of drinks on the house. So if there was ever any doubt that Toronto does not rock with Kendrick, all those rumors have been dispelled and officially put to rest. Last night, Kendrick also made history as he became the first rapper in history to sell out multiple shows at the Rogers Centre in Toronto. This might be worse than catching your girl cheat on you. The man came into your city, made history, sold out shows, had fans from your city begging for an encore. I've never seen nothing like this, you guys. Eventually, we're going to have some uncomfortable conversations about Not Like Us being top one diss record ever. You guys get in the comments below. Unfortunately for George.
So is this the top diss song ever now? Mm-hmm. So, yep. See y'all on the Patreon. We had our business breakdown one-on-one. So that was good for the people that saw it. It's the replay is out on my Patreon. And yeah, man, you see, this is what happens, Sloppy. You got pushed back all those days because you couldn't go up against K-Dot. Dot was eating up y'all stream. Mm-hmm. That's right. Cino finna get some rest and get ready for the Diddy trial. I'll see y'all back with a report on the Diddy trial. Yes, I will be safe. Thank y'all for y'all's support. Appreciate you, and F you, Sloppy. Hi, I'm Karceno. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Karceno and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them.